Hello and welcome to Introduction to 3D Panoramic Imaging, Modules 1 and 2. My name is Liza Torres, and this is my final project for IDET 5365. Today I'll be giving you a walkthrough of my two Canvas modules on 3D panoramic imaging. I'll highlight how each module aligns with the Quality Matters rubric and the national standards for quality online learning, focusing on course design, objectives, assessments, and accessibility. As part of this presentation, I will also share rationales for each of the Quality Matters standards, showing how they directly connect to the design and implementation of my two modules and the work I completed throughout this Canvas course that we created. Let's start with course overview and introduction. For this section, Quality Matters Standard 1.2 and NSQ Course Design Standard C was covered. A few of the areas I'm going to cover would be the Start Here module, the Module 1 overview and Module 2 overview, Nearpod, Canvas annotation, and embedded screenshots of panoramic imaging unit. Next will be learning objectives and competencies. QM Standard 2.1 and NSQ Standard A learning objectives and competencies were covered. For example, the objective of labeling machine parts supported by the Canvas annotation activity and evaluated in a 5-question quiz. Also, the safety sweep checklist and the scenario review help to cover this objective. Assessment and measurement. QM Standard 3.1 and NSQ Standard B, assessment and measurement, were covered here. Some of the items that I introduced for this would be rubrics, which were embedded within Canvas assignments. The end of course student survey was another thing that I created to help meet this standard. Instructional materials. QM Standard 4.1 and NSQ Standard D instructional materials was covered by introducing content such as the 2D versus 3D panoramic imaging video, the panoramic and Ceph X-ray images, and labeled diagrams of the panoramic machine. I also created a Google Docs safety checklist to reinforce patient preparation protocols. This helped to cover the standard. Learner interaction and engagement. QM Standard 5.1 and NSQ Standard E, Learner Interaction and Engagement, was covered by the discussion forums that were provided within my modules, as well as the safety checklist reflection discussion. When it comes to course technology, QM Standard 6.1 and NSQ Standard F, Course Technology, were covered with the Nearpod assignments and the Canvas annotation tool. I also included a step-by-step process in Module 1, ensuring that they feel confident before they begin the activity. With learner support, QM Standard 7.1 and NSQ Standard G, Learner Support, students are encouraged to use the Canvas Help button. We do have an area for technical assistance, and we also have areas to contact the instructor directly via email. I also created a course question cafe where students can interact with each other to help meet this QM standard. Accessibility and usability. QM Standard 8.1 and NSQ Standard H, accessibility and usability, were covered with the accessibility checker, all images including panoramic machine diagrams, including alternate text descriptions to support screen readers, and we also had videos that were captioned. I want to thank you for watching. Have a good day.